I've had low back dysfunction since I was 15. So that's a long time of learning to be careful. Yeah. Not everyone, like I had a friend who was 60, she's like, I've never had back pain in my life. We're not friends anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I'm adamant about using props because if I'm sitting on the floor and I'm rolling like this, any movement's going to be bad, just because that's really risky. Now, if I take a blanket, a wedge, a bolster, a tailgate, I don't really care. Here, I feel like I'm sitting on a throne, you know? My natural curves are staying in my back. You always want the natural curves in your back before you do any movement. The riskiest pose of all time, maybe not of all time, but one that looks fairly benign, looks pretty benign. This can really screw someone up, especially if they have tight hamstrings. That's really risky. So, can we take some of that risk away? Get back on your perch. I have my own perch. Take the hamstrings out of the equation, and this might not be enough. I might need a bolster or two. Not really two, but even coming up, then coming forward. Keeping that length. Not that, because can you see the hinge thing again? And quite honestly, this pose, I did a Kundalini class once. We did this, I'm not even kidding, for like 10 minutes. I'm still mad, you know? But it's hard if you're not, now if you're kind of, but if you're really engaging the core, drawing the shoulder blades together, sitting like this, that takes some effort and some core strength. Some people are resistant to using props because, you know, that's not cool, that's, yeah. I'll be like, it'll make my back feel better if you sit on that, thanks. If it's someone who's a little bit more resistant, I'll be like, you know what, let's do an experiment. Try this, and if it's not great, then just throw it back at me. You know, that kind of thing.